Hi guys, I'm back again with another video, and this video is my review of Deadpool 2. Now, I'm going to get into this. I'm just going to basically go what I liked and I didn't like, mostly because, I just want to get it and just talk about it right now because I'm just too excited to talk about it. Holy shit. Domino steals the movie for me. Domino is awesome. She's funny. She's badass. And she has some great moments. Most of the moments you've seen in the trailer, sadly, and I wish they didn't show it. But man, that was just very, very. She was so awesome. And, I also have a one big question about. This is a question probably to Ryan Reynolds if I can ever ask this dude question. Why did they kill off most of the X Force? I get it was funny how they did it and everything, but why? like, I, I know, but Shatterstar could have been a huge thing to this X Force thing. That's just basically what I'm thinking. I'm like he could have been a huge part to this, but he can come back. We don't know. It's a comic book movie. People don't really stay dead. But and I also forgot. Sorry, got to mention that this is going to have spoilers in it. I'm slowly sorry, but man, I also I loved the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut was very surprising. I never thought they ever put this man back into another movie after X-Men: The Last Stand, but they did and totally crushed it. I'm very pleased with what they done with him. Also, I love a lot of the jokes in this movie. I felt a lot of these jokes were very creative and very, very, very on the nose. Like if you didn't get some of those jokes, you would have never thought it was funny, or you would just went by it and be like, oh, that's kind of funny, but I don't really get it. But you know, I love some of those insider jokes mostly. Like I like how Brad Pitt was the Vanisher. It was very funny. That was a very funny scene. I love the Passion of the Christ and that box office joke with Deadpool. That was very, very, very creative. Now, I also I also wanted to bring up something. But now this is kind of going to go into what I don't like a little bit more because I think this might take up most of the review. I really do not like this. I didn't like the kid storyline at all. I thought the kid was okay. I just didn't really like the storyline between why Deadpool cared for this kid. It just didn't work for me. I was kind of upset they killed Vanessa, but I didn't. I was trying to. I get what they were trying to do, make Deadpool a little bit more human. Okay, I get it. You know, but the whole Vanessa stuff, and then Vanessa's in his dreams and all that, and then tell him to find his heart, and then his heart is the kid. I'm like, I'm sitting here. I don't really think the kid really is his heart. It could be an opening, but it's not. It was just, oh man, I just felt a lot of stuff with the kid didn't work to me. I don't know, cause I'm just sitting in my head. I'm like, would Deadpool really care? To be honest with you, that's just my hope. That's just the comic book fan in me who raised Deadpool. I don't really think he would have cared. But all right, that's enough tangent right there. I also did not like T.J. Miller in this movie at all. I felt he was really flat. I thought he was just there for nothing most of the time. I thought in the beginning, okay, it makes sense. And then once the movie really went into height and effect and all that, I thought he was really useless in this movie. He didn't need to be there. That's just how I really feel about it. I didn't really think he did nothing to this movie. He kind of just made the movie downgraded a little bit. I thought Dopender was all right. I think they used him too much. I think Dopender. Okay, you can make a little line about him wanting to be a killer and all that stuff. Fine, but I felt like it went on too long. That's just me. And oh man, I also did not like some of the fourth wall breaking. I didn't. I thought some of it was really good and really creative, and then other times I just thought, okay, I just kind of wish that sometimes they didn't really jump into the fourth wall breaking at certain times in the movie. But that's just my gripes right there. Some people I talked to like didn't really mind it, but also had to get credit to Chad Stileski. He did a really good job with this movie. He really picked up the pace of the movie. I thought the movie was a little bit faster paced, and I thought that fit a little bit more perfectly. My final thoughts about Deadpool 2 is that I do think Deadpool lacks a little bit more heart than Deadpool 1, but that's okay because Deadpool's movies are just going to be standalone movies anyway. And, you know, they're going to be random stories told with Deadpool because he basically just does anything he wants to, mostly. And I still think this is a enjoyable movie, and this is a movie I will buy when it comes to home release. And Deadpool 2 does bring a lot of hope to this Deadpool universe that they're trying to do with Cable and Domino. Mostly Domino, man. I would love to see a solo Domino movie on her own adventure somewhere, maybe. Like, she was really just my standout for this movie. I literally recommend people seeing this movie, and just do hope that when whatever happens with this Fox deal, in this Disney deal, I really hope that they don't try to make Deadpool, or whatever they're trying to do with this Deadpool universe, don't try to fold it into the MCU. Leave it as its own thing. Deadpool is a satire character. He needs to be on his own. He doesn't mesh well with some things like that. Like the MCU, if you put Deadpool in the MCU, it will not work. It will fall flat miserable. And that's just, I'm sorry for that little bit tangent right there, but thank you for listening to this review. This is my first video back in a while. I will have more videos back. I said that before, but this time I really mean it. Thank you for listening to this video. My name is Jay Maz. If you have seen Deadpool 2, let me know what you think in the comments below.